Hey everybody, welcome back to Landshark Garage. This episode, Mrs. Landshark and I are gonna travel a couple towns over to a junkyard, do a little junkyard crawling, looking at some of the stuff that this guy's got while we're getting doors for the 3+3. Then the next day, my buddy Troy and I are gonna go to another junkyard, my buddy Mike's, take a look at his vehicles and swap some doors out on a Camaro so Troy can finish his Z28 project. This is going to be a good weekend. Heck, we might even drive our Camaro. You never know. Thanks for following along. Let's get it.
Well, this is a truck we took the doors off of for the 3+3, but look at all the fun out here. Let's take a walk. Well, this is a 350.
This is a 350 also, I do believe.
Yeah, that's
Well, we got
350. That one's a 350. Looking for a power glide, huh? What if it's still in the vehicle? Are you willing to steal it?
Well, I already know where one is
bump
there.
side
I'm
for
just
him.
trying to do the easy route.
Yeah.
If I can find one laying out.
Do you have to go? Do you have to go further back to find them? There's a lot of old.
But I'm motivated because them doors were really easy.
Yeah.
So if I had the right tools, maybe we can do it.
We probably have them right there in that container. That's a pretty cool old C10 over there. He's got a lot of these Fords.
Yeah.
This one's cool.
Another one of those C10s over there too.
This one's cool, short box.
That one's got a really nice whatever, that hood with the lines over there, I think.
The C10?
No, the Ford.
Yeah, the green one.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
got, they
Yeah.
got a little cooler looking hood.
Kind of got these, yeah. It's got this straight up 6-cylinder in it. They're kind of cool. Looks old farm truck. Got the.
Yeah. Got the old flip up.
Been off the road since 1995. Bath Rural Fire Department. Look at that, it was Miller first. So it was Han County Fire Department underneath
Yeah.
the Bath Rural, but then it's Miller Fire Department over there. How cool is that? Wow, for an old fireman.
Right,
Pretty cool.
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I know, I got all excited about it. International. Oh, look at that. The old 60 Apache with the wrecker on
I'm
it.
not sure, but I think that, because would that have been maybe Allender's or
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody's
How
local.
cool is that? Well, we don't know where local is, so yeah, you guys are on your own to figure out this one. This is a
Yeah.
private stash.
Well, that's
If there's another square body. Oh, I love it when you get further back. You know, some of them junkyards are closer, but whose 67 Impala is this? Is that the one you were talking about?
yeah, that's my cousin.
That's got a glide in it.
That one, and then there's one there, and there's another one, but that's the
Bump side Fords, love it.
Billy Arbach's old Ford, remember back in the day? And then my
Yeah.
uncle drove it for quite a while.
Yep.
Yeah. Bang.
A Volkswagen?
That's a good question. I don't know what that is.
Volkswagen diesel, I bet you. Huh?
It's an unknown.
No, it's some kind of Nissan. Now that I look at it, yeah.
This is about 84 or something. This is like my pickup that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Right?
That Explorer, that's an 8.8 in that one.
That's another one there too.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking we probably had a few of those out here.
Here's a Bronco 2. You don't see a lot of them floating around anymore.
No.
I'm getting more excited the further I walk, honey. Look at this two-door 67. Whose is that?
That's mine.
Nice.
Look at the back window of that. That used to be a frickin' 427 big block car too.
So my Uncle Joe had one like this. We used to go fishing in it all the time. Two-door,
Just sweet.
427 big block.
Yeah.
He pulled a boat with it.
Yeah, he definitely could pull whatever. the hell
Yeah.
with the 427, is it?
Yeah, it was.
The only reason I didn't restore this, I was going to, but I couldn't get any quarter stuff, and I wasn't good enough because they come down to a point.
Yeah. Can we pop the power barn on this?
Well, we can, but there's nothing in it.
Oh, there's no tranny in it?
No.
This would have a glide.
I don't think it has anything.
No.
You think this one?
This is one of the
69.
One of the first imaginary motored. Yeah, this would have. We're up to 69, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought this
Yeah.
without a motor transmission. Somebody.
That's cool though. You don't see a lot of two doors like that.
Yeah. Dreams that may not come true, but this has got a poly motor in it.
Really?
And I was thinking about trying to pull that out and put some Hemi heads on it and make a Hemi out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a gun! Look at that. It's rated.
It's rated for highway use or something. I don't remember how. Oh, it's a size.
Why'd they put all this cool stuff on these? Like this.
Yeah. See, is
Yeah.
it a poly motor?
Yep. If it isn't, someone will tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sure is.
I know where I can get heads and stuff from too, but I don't have as near as much drive. As
But it's like a grain truck, and
yeah.
grain truck with big fancy V8 emblems on it. And
Yeah, I don't know why they would have decked it out with a hood. Yeah.
a square body hood. Nothing better than junkyard crawling. Oh, Cherokee Chief Jeep.
I know, I saw that.
The grill's inside of it. Dang, got a little whiskey dent right there. Gotta go all the way to the end. Creepy white candy van. Looks like the cows have walked through here. Oh, so another cow might as well. You know, what is this? Dang. I love it when you just walking through and there's a random Nova front clip just laying here. I'm not sure on this deal here.
I took a lot of parts off of that car for my Nova.
This one here? This must be what that front clip's off of.
Yeah.
Right? Well, we'd have to drag it home and do it because we're not much for working in the outdoors.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much
That's
up
the
here.
Plaza.
Oh yeah, this is the fender off of that car that when I bought it, it was burnt sitting next
Sure.
to something that was on fire.
You know, 60, what is this? 69 to 71. Ew, ouch.
GMC 5-bolt 2-wheel drive GMC fender gap.
Holy, all kinds of them.
Yeah.
All of them are right there. And she's in good shape. Motor's
It's
still
in
there.
really good shape.
4-speed. That was a...
Oh, it has some some putty on the front, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Snowplow over there. Ford. Oh, dang. This is worth the price of admission. There's another Explorer. God, you got a ton of them out here. Look at this. It looks like they painted it right here, this Dart. What? There's paint on the tires. It had green rims. They were going for that semi John Deere look. Old Dodge Dart 270. I hate to say this out loud, but I remember a car like this in high school that had a beer tap that came through the back seat. You lay it down and there was an 8-gallon keg in the back of it, and you could it was just like having your own bar. It wasn't mine. Yeah, I was just telling that guy's cousin the other day about that we used to cruise around with him because he was way older than us and could buy alcohol. No, we never did that. We spent most of our time doing volunteer work.
And did a lot of math.
Yeah, we did a lot of math and a lot of choir stuff. You know,
Yeah.
there's quite a few S10s out here.
Two S10s, yeah, there's another one over there. We got
S10 long box. Ford gear set that's junk. 4-speed. That thing's trashed. Subaru. D&B Motors out of Langdon, North Dakota. 4-wheel drive. We could take it off-road, yeah.
They were ahead of the game with that all-wheel drive thing back in the day.
Absolutely. This is that rare center section out of a Subaru. Oh yeah, this is a 4-speed out of one. Yeah. Oh, here you go, buddy. No, that's not. That's a Dodge.
I've sifted through here a little bit. I've never been able to find one, but there's a lot of them here.
It's hard to. Sometimes it's hard to tell what motor it is when it's upside down like that.
That's like a Dodge one, right? 727.
Yeah, 727. You think you guys would have been more organized throwing stuff around? There's probably one right on the bottom of this pile. A big old Buick.
Smashable. That's something turbo on.
That's another 350. Oh, it does. Oh, honey, there's our schoolie. We could hit the road. Well, don't worry about the safe. Looks like they were never able to crack it, so not really sure if there's anything in it.
I think this, if memory serves me right, this is the motor and transmission out of here that is in our buddy Scott's
Mercury?
Mercury.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old gas can.
Sweet!
Wow.
A welding helmet.
Hell yeah.
Look at that, no flexi hoses here.
Another welding helmet.
Holy.
That's like the good style for like Halloween.
Yeah, this is primitive compared to, look at that, they just converted the door
Yeah.
and then put this apparatus in here.
It's a gunk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Booger welded it. There's another welding helmet back there. It makes me wonder if this is a welding kit right here,
Yeah.
because it says Marquette Superjet Ready Pack.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, unbreak the seat.
Kind of a rivet kit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's goggles. I don't know what all this stuff is.
Yeah. So it's like a riveting thing.
Riveting and then
Puck riveters, maybe? Is it just
traction claws for something. Oh, like a snowmobile or something, I think.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because these are cleats for snowmobiles.
Yep,
I think.
yep.
Yeah. Somebody's snowmobile kit.
How cool is that? Look at the old Panther, honey. Look at this old Panther. It's got a wooden seat on it.
Oh, there's some more back there. A wooden seat?
Yeah, they built a seat over the gas tank. I'm not a big snowmobile guy, but that's kind of cool. See it? They built that, put it around the gas tank
Oh.
back there so they could probably put their ice fishing stuff in it. There's a 440 Panther. Look at this old sheriff's ride here. Doesn't even have a spotlight. Grand Fury, didn't they have the 360 in them? Another Chevy. Yeah.
I know.
That's your bare bones sheriff's car. I
think
bet
it
they
had
bought
a good
this.
rear end in it that was desirable.
I bet they bought this off the lot.
Probably.
Yep.
Probably wasn't even a.
No, that's what I mean. It's probably not even a police package. It's just a Grand Fury off the lot. This is like the only body style of Chevys that we don't have.
Yeah, we know what the
No.
next project may be.
We talked about getting one 60 something or other. 61 to 66. This is an older one, 61 or 2 because it's got the kick here.
Oh.
The knee knocker deal. So I mean not 61. It's pre 64 if I remember right. 64 they went like that
Oh, did they?
because we spent a lot of time looking at them at back to the 50s and knowing that they're 65, 66s. You know what I mean?
Okay. So the windshield was more straight then?
Yeah. So this wasn't like this. They call it a knee knocker. It started straightening out like this, and that was part of the door.
I get you. Yeah, it protrudes in there.
Yeah.
Far, didn't it?
So I was wondering that one that's up by the pickup. I didn't look real close at it, but I think it's that area too.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know where some of that stuff's at, just because, man, that old Ford short box over there is cool. You won't hear that out of me very often. Yeah. This actually is in. The hood's messed up, but
Yeah.
it's in. Other than, once you got all that crap washed off of there.
Think about it. That one I was saying over there. I think I sold that because I was. A friend of ours was trying to talk me into this old Ford pickup, and I jumped at it for a little while, and then I realized I don't really like Ford. So then I sold it, but I did come out and get the hood and stuff off of it.
Yeah.
So it's not.
That green one there.
If I was going to do a Ford pickup, it would be like a half ton this year. I like these, not really in the
See, I don't like when the bump goes in. I like when the bump comes out. So 68 to 72, kind of like the Chevys, and then in 73, I think they went this way. We'll find out if they're wrong. They'll let us know. That's like this
newer.
too. No, yep, it's newer than this because it's got the trim built into it.
Yeah, that's the years I like. Whatever.
70,
76.
77, 8, 9 in that area. Yep. Yeah, and I don't know. I kind of like they call it a bump side because the bump comes out instead of going in.
I kind of feel like Dodge, Ford, and Chevy all had pretty cool looking pickups.
Back in that area, yeah. That Galaxy's nice looking. So see that one sitting over there? See how the windshield's different? Right. So that's 60, 65, 66, I think, because they quit making them in 66.
Okay.
Yep, there's another Galaxy. There's like 4 of these out here. Hot diggity. That International is nice. That is straight. It always seemed like they had a lot more area here. You know what I mean? The back wheels weren't centered. And I don't know if that was that was probably to an advantage somewhat, I guess. But it's, yeah. That thing is straight, isn't it? I mean, it's just the
yeah,
rockers are a little ugly, but
there's no dents in it, and
I don't know what that is. I know a guy that could come out here and absolutely tell you everything about this truck.
Really?
Yeah. And he's got quite a few of them. Well, this is the reason we went over to a little junkyard this morning. So these doors are off like a 74 maybe? I don't know. It's got the yellow stripe in it. Maybe it is a 77. That's always the big thing. The yellow stripe is a 77. We'll have to see. Got these big ugly mirrors on it. They're going to go away. But way less rust than we had in the other two doors, so we will be replacing them with these manual roll downs. Maybe it is a 77. I always heard that the yellow trim means it's a 77, and that's what ours has got. If you look at the trim on this one, look at the trim on our tailgate, you know, they're pretty much same. I don't know if the mirrors will ever grow on me, so they're probably gonna go away, so we'll have a little hole patch in there. Probably put some modern mirrors on. They look a little better, but man, no rust at all on these things other than normal patina. There's no, the ones that are on the 3+3 right now are absolute junk. These are way more better, and the price was right. All I gotta do is give my doors back to him so he's got something to cover up the holes. Going to be a common theme this weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to take my buddy Troy over, get some doors for his 78 Z28, if I remember right. Another little junkyard. We're going to take Camaro along so you can take a look at that. Be junkyard crawl weekend. It's always cool to see some of that old stuff. Alright, so here we are, day 2 of junkyard crawling, getting a set of doors off of this Camaro. My buddy Mike's got a bunch of vehicles out here. My buddy Troy needs some doors for his 78 Z28. Guy that owns this Camaro and some of this other stuff said we could take the doors and the seats as long as we put doors back on it, make a swap. He said this thing ran when it was parked here. I don't know. He said something about some stupid YouTube channel, but anyway, so we're gonna put the blue doors on. We're taking the doors off. The wind is so horrible. We're just gonna show you what we're doing today. Took us 24 minutes. It was so windy. See the dirt blowing? Boys and girls in the YouTube world. Say hi to Troy. Say hi, Troy. Hey, world. Hey, world. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, but the wind's so bad. Right now it's at like 45 miles an hour, so we probably won't get to tour this much. Maybe we'll come back out some other time and tour. He said that'd be no problem. But mostly Ford stuff. That little short box, I like that. That's the style of Fords I like for some reason. That where the side bumps out like that. Well, he's Actually, that's an old one. Lots of Fords at this undisclosed location. Look at that, he's got two of them. Matching short box bump sides. F-150s and a wrecker, second wrecker. Yesterday there was a wrecker too. Man, we finally get to drive this thing legally. Windshield, license, exhaust. Still got some kinks to work out on it, but there's a runner. I don't know what that noise is. Look at how the hood's lifting. Oh, yeah, we got a tarp strap on our hood because we haven't got that hood hinged in. You know all about that. We're not going to go very far.
Okay, because the wind's blowing 50 miles an hour.
Right? Yeah.
Fire's burning.
November 5th, 6th, 7th, something like that. The weekend in November, first one. Wind's blowing 1,000 miles an hour. We've been doing nothing but fun stuff since yesterday. Corn pile at our local elevator tall. Harvest is done. Bring on the holiday season. Oh, think we should do it brown?
Probably.
Think it'll do it brown? I don't know if it will.
Well, we're probably close to towns up and break something. We're
Might
good.
be pretty sad, yeah. Get her flipped around here. Tires not spinning all?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. It's probably all. Oh, is that true? No, it wasn't. It's probably all that.
Oh, that power steering fluid.
The completely full power steering fluid, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely just a shifter linkage. Because when I shift a little windy, we're gonna go put this thing away for the winter, folks. All right, pretty full weekend for us. We did a couple junkyard crawls. One to get doors for our 3+3, one to get doors for my buddy Troy's Camaro. We put our Camaro away for the winter. We haven't got our hood hinge yet, but it's en route. But it's November 7th or 8th. Wind's blowing 45 miles an hour. Snow's coming in South Dakota, so we put the Camaro in storage, and you got to ride along for that. Of course, when we pulled up to the storage shed, something happened to it, and it wouldn't run, so we ended up having to push it in. You didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see a lot of Mike's stuff out to his place, just because of the wind, and it's cold. It's a cold wind, so that was fun though, to go out there and swap them doors out on that Camaro that's sitting there. Like I said, that guy said it ran when he parked it, and he said something about having a YouTube video about it, but whatever, doesn't matter. So Troy got his doors. We got to spend some time with a couple friends and look at some cool cars. It was a fun weekend. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Never forget, drive your shit. We'll see ya.